long wait, but we won't give up now. You crave the love I gave, and we'll do it again. A cold night getting warmer now. The ground shakes as our love gets loud. We are the champions of the night. We are the champions of the night. Yeah. We are the fighting tide, the ones that burn so bright. We are the champions of the night.
Round of racing, she looks to end a 43-race winless streak, 0-8 in final round since her last race win, with a lot on her mind. Dealing with the after effects of her sister Brittany's crash 2 weeks ago, and now dad into the wall, visibly upset after this, but getting back into the car, doing a great job of dispensing Matt Hagan in round number 2, and now here she sits with an opportunity to salvage the weekend for John Force, who sits in a hospital as we race.
It's a lot of emotion that Courtney Force has had to go through, but she's held it together. She's held it together well. She finds herself in the final round, saving the best for last. Right now, in terms of performance, Tommy Johnson didn't really impress. He got to the finish line first in the first and the second round, but what they did in the semifinal matters most. For both of these teams, they're looking at good conditions. They saw the pro stock cars directly in front of them perform well, run a little bit quicker. The racetrack should be there. Right now, it's all up to these tuners, all up to those drivers in the seat.
Tuners, John Collins for TJ, Brian Karate, Daniel Hood for Courtney Force. The winless streak is over. Courtney Force saves the day for John Force Racing. And take a look at the speed, 337.16 mile an hour. Stunning performance.
Courtney, your crew chief just said that the Force family has grit. It has been a tough start to 2018 for your family. What do you draw on for strength?
Honestly, today I drew on the words that my dad told me. He said, go out there and kick their asses. And then he told me right before that round, he goes, you know what? I want you to go out there and win, but if you don't, who cares? And that kind of motivation, the support that I have behind me with these guys and the Advanced Auto Parts team, my sponsors, Chevy, Peak, Auto Club, Monster Energy, every single one of those guys, Parker Stores, I mean, every sponsor that we have allows us to come out here, do what we love, and honestly, it's a risk in these cars, and we're well aware of that, but I'm really glad that my dad's okay. I'm glad that Lindbergh's okay, and I'm glad that we had a fast hot rod all day thanks to Karate, Hood, and all of my Advanced Auto Parts guys. This feels good. It's been a long time, but this one definitely means a lot. Bringing this one to my dad, and I wish he was out here. I know he'd be running up here hugging me right now, but I'm going to go find him and give him this one. This is definitely for all of JFR.
Courtney Force is a powerful force in Fuel Funny Car. With that win, she not only gets the second of the season, but she takes over the Funny Car points lead.
Talk about women of power. Courtney Force has been the #1 qualifier at 4 races this season. She's been in 4 finals, including this one, now with 2 Wallies on the season. Courtney, you just became the points leader. Should other teams be worried?
For sure. This is a pretty amazing feeling. I'm so proud of my Advanced Auto Parts guys. Karate and Hood, they just do a phenomenal job, and you know, I try to do the best job that I can as a driver and make them proud, but you know what? They've given me a heck of a race car all season long. It's just the start of it. Good race. It's just the beginning, but you know what? It feels great to be in the points lead. This is huge. My sister Ashley's here. My sister Brittany, I told them they better be down there if we get this Wally, and we got it. So for Chevy, for Peak, for Monster Energy, Auto Club, Advanced Auto Parts, and Parker Stores, woo, we're in the points lead. Number 1 qualifier, we got the win. I'm so excited. This is awesome.
Does Courtney win for the 3rd time this year, or does Robert finally score in 2018? It's Courtney Force, all the way from number 1 for the 3rd time this season. The last time a driver scored from number 1 3 times in a season, it was Courtney Force. It was 2014.
Courtney Force just got the thumbs up from her father, and Courtney, no wins in 2017, 3 wins already this season. Describe the difference of emotion from a drought to just dominating the season.
You know, it's hard to say that it was even a drought. You know, we had a lot of number 1 qualifiers. We had a really consistent car. Ronnie Thompson and Dan Hood gave me that consistent car all last season. But, you know, Brian Karate came on board this year with our Advanced Auto Parts Chevy Camaro team. And to have an all-fours final, you know, they've gotten the job done. They've shown it. We're still in the points lead. We got another win this season, number 1 qualifier hat. It is just unbelievable. I told them, my guys that on the radio down at the top end, I said, you guys are just insane. I love this team. I love driving this race car for Advance, for Chevy, for Peak, for Monster Energy Auto Club. I mean, it was great facing Robert Height. He's a tough one, but we were able to get the win, and this one feels pretty good. It's my nephew Noah's birthday, so this one's for you.
And the funny car points lead. For the 4th time in 2018, from number 1, Courtney Force has driven it all the way to victory lane. The first funny car driver to win 4 times from number 1 in a single season since her dad John did it some 16 years ago. This kid is for real. Back with Dean Scusa, he went on to win in a funny car with Melanie Troxel, and now has given women their 144th Wally in history with another dominating performance and drive by Courtney.
Well, we talked about it earlier. Courtney Force seems to be strongest when she qualifies on the pole. They're pretty flawless. Take a look at this launch. Everything worked well. She got off the starting line first, carried it to the finish line.
Courtney Force's dad just reached into her and kissed her and said, "Make me proud." Courtney, you guys gave us a heck of a race. When you said you wanted to, your dad's one of the best out here. Describe winning that against him.
It's incredible. I mean, like I said earlier, last time I was out at this track in Richmond, Virginia, I was in the winner's circle with my dad for his win on my 7th birthday and getting to celebrate with him. And it's, I mean, we've gotten a few wins this season, but for some reason this one feels really cool because, like I said, with those memories with my dad at this racetrack. But so proud of my Advanced Auto Parts team, that Peak team. Man, they got that thing together, and they gave us a really great race. But for everyone, for Chevrolet, having an all-Chevy final, for Monster Energy Auto Club, it feels good to get this win here in Virginia. So thanks for having us back, fans. This is amazing.
You ready for this? She leads the funny car standings by 173 points.